and on we'll go through the wastelands.
Hey guys, Alex here, AG Automotive, and here today we've got a 2018 Mercedes X350D. So let's take a look. Alright guys, before we get into it, just want to do a shout out to Central Coast Motor Group, who were nice enough to let me have a look at this one today, and I'll leave their contact details down below. So at the front here, you've got the big Mercedes badge, you've got the interesting looking grille, and then you do have the LED daytime running lamps and also the LED headlights as well. Further down you do have the fog lights, and you've also got your front sensors there as well as a little camera in the middle, you can see there. And we'll have a look at that later on. It does have a 360 degree camera. So what are your thoughts on the 350D, guys? Do you like it? So the wheels on the 350D, this one's been treated to an upgrade. Now these are 20-inch Hussla wheels, and I think they do a mean stance on the car. I think they look really, really nice. Alright, so I'll come around to the back. Now you do have the chrome roll bar. I think it sort of completes the look. And this one's also had an optional hard lid put on it as well. So we'll come around to the back here. So we've got the Mercedes badge, you've got the X350D, you've got 4MATIC, and you do have a little camera under there as well as the release. Now we'll just have a look inside the back. So we'll just undo the back, drop that down. That's quite heavy as well, guys. There's no tension bars or torsion bars in there, so it does make it a little bit heavy, and it does reduce the space of if you need to put anything in the back. So if you need to stack anything, having the hard lid looks good and is good for security, but it does limit what you can actually put in the back. And you can carry a tonne in the back of this one. I think it's 1,010 kilos. So again, it's set up quite nicely to carry a bit of stuff. Alright guys, let's go and have a look inside. Alright guys, just in the X350D. So first impressions when I get in, it's basic but it's elegant as well and stylish, which is really nice. So to the right of the steering wheel, you've got the headlight controls, and you've also got an array of buttons for your 360 degree camera, your parking sensors, or your lane departure warning. You also do have a start stop button there as well. So steering wheel wise, it's quite a nice leather steering wheel. You do have your audio controls on the right, and you do have your menu controls for the dash on the left there. Also you got these nice little paddle shifters. They don't get in the way, but they're quite nice to have for a little more spirited driving. You do have your indicator and wiper stalk on the left there. It's all in one. And below that you do have your cruise control there as well. So on the dashboard there, you've got a few bits and pieces there. You do have your digital speedo there as well. You've got your range, you've got your kilometers, you've got your average speed, a few things like that, which is quite nice. You do have voice commands as well. So moving on to the media center. Now you've got navigation here, so we'll just go into the navigation there and I'll show you what that's like. So as you can see there, it's quite a big map, pretty easy to use and navigate there. You do have your radio there. Now you've got AM, FM and digital radio stations there as well as media from a Bluetooth device, or you've also got, you can hook your phone up via Bluetooth to the vehicle for hands-free calling. Also, you've got a vehicle setting where you can actually go in and view bits and pieces like the 360-degree camera, which we'll have a look at now actually. So if you have a look here, you can see that we're in the 360-degree view here now, and you can see what's behind us and all around us, and we can go to the 180-degree view as well, which we can see in front, which is really nice. You do have a few other things, your owner's manual, your fuel consumption, time, things like that, which is really nice. Now further down, you've got some nicely designed ventilation there. I think that's quite with the chrome around the edges there. Further down you have a CD player and also some media buttons there as well. Now if we go further down here, you do have your dual zone climate control, which is really nice. So further down from there, you do have a 12-volt plug. You do have a light for a button for the light in the tray. You've also got a rear locking diff. You've got downhill control as well. And also you do have your four-wheel drive engagement control there. So you've got 4 high and you've actually got low range on this, so 4 low, which is really good on this one. So we come to the gear selector. Now I'll put it in reverse. As you can see, the camera comes up in reverse there. Again, you got the 360 degrees and it sort of shows you where the car is going to end up. Put it into drive or neutral. Again, it's a very basic sort of thing. You don't have any sport shifts from there. You need to use the paddles, but it does an alright job. So further down here, we do have the media control wheel here, so you can adjust different things that you want to go through on the media screen there. So to the left, we do have a drive mode. So you can see there we've got eco, we've got comfort, we've got sport, manual, and you've even got an off-road mode there should you need it. So again, a nice touch. Now you do have a volume roller switch. Again, I quite like that because I'm not a big fan of the touch screens, so it is nice having that. You can turn your traction off there, you can turn your auto start stop on and off. Also there's a button to turn the screen completely off if you wish. So further back here we do have the cup holders or cup holder, as there's only really one deep one. There's a really shallow one there, or you can fit something there if you want. There's not a lot of room to put your phone. And the center armrest, you do have a 12-volt plug in there. You've got a couple of USBs and an SD card, but there's not a huge amount of room there for storage. You've got a proper handbrake, again really nice. So the glove box, you know what's a little bit small, I'll be honest. So yeah, it's only fit a few little things in there. Alright guys, let's go and have a look in the back. Alright guys, just in the back of the X350D. So first impressions is it's a little snug in the back here. I'm 6'1" or 185 centimeters, and if you have a look, I can put my hand above my head and that's pretty much it. I've got that much, a tiny bit of room. This is set up for me, and as you can see, my knees are nearly touching. Leg room's okay, foot room's not the greatest. So you do have ISO fixed spots there and there, and there's 2 behind me. Also some tether points there. You've got one under here and you've got one behind me there. You actually don't get a rear center armrest for the passengers, which is a shame. You do get ventilation however, and you do get a 12-volt plug there too. as well as some map pockets, or iPad pockets now if you want to call them that. Yeah, alright guys, let's go and have a look what's under the bonnet. Alright guys, just under the bonnet of the 350D. So here we've got a 3 litre V6 turbo diesel engine, and it produces 190 kilowatts of power and 550 newton meters of torque, and that's mated to a 7-speed automatic transmission. And it's got dual range, and it's full-time 4-wheel drive as well. Alright guys, let's go for a drive. Alright, so when I get into the Mercedes, the seats are really nice. They're full leather seats, and they're actually very, very comfortable, guys. They're yeah, they've got a really nice comfy feel to them, which is good, especially if you're going to take it off-road, because you need something a bit more comfortable. So vision out the front is great. You get really good vision both straight in front of you and towards the passenger. Rear vision mirror is restricted a little bit. You do have the window that you can actually open. If I wanted to, I can actually open that window up and let a bit of air in, or I can, if I need to carry something, I can carry something long, which adds to that, which is a good bonus. So vision out the sides. Vision out the sides is really good. You get big windows, guys, front and back, and really easy to see out of. And the mirrors do a really good job. They're high and they're wide enough. And you know what? They actually don't have the curved mirrors on them, which is interesting for a Mercedes. Even though it's taken off the Navara, it's still nice to see that. So we're just cruising along here, guys, and it's quiet in here. Alright guys, so how does the big Merc go? We know it goes well around town. It's very quiet. So what's it like on like acceleration and stuff? So let's go and have a look. Takes off for a big ute, and just cruising at 100 k's, guys, yeah, it cruises really nicely. It's still quite nice and quiet in here. And alright guys, just give it a little bit of acceleration from standing start and see what happens. It seems to accelerate quite nice for a 3 litre V6. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, thanks guys.